So the most hilarious thing on the planet is that I have attempted to record this video about 38 times. And that's because I was born and raised in easily the loudest country in the galaxy. That means that we are a whole vibe all the time, every day. We speak at top volume. We scream at each other from across the table as though we were across the valley. Not an exaggeration. Any hurdle, I love it. I love it, love it. And also, I think it's very humorous that I'm getting slightly grumpy because I can't have my tribal council for the day because of the very things that I think are the most amazing things about my homeland. I digress. You knew it was coming. My thoughts for my thoughts for today are actually around the tenacity, the intentionality, the sense in the body of being sure of what you know is yours, even though there's nothing around you to indicate that it's actually real. I don't know if any of you experience this, but it's like there are times when something feels energetically like it's already here. Like I can touch it, taste it, feel it. It's so palpable. Even though when I open my little eyeballs, there is no physical evidence for it. But I don't know, in every other way, it's as good as done. Now, the irony of this is almost always, well, maybe this has been the case with my life, this is almost always after a million T1 years of hoping, thinking, of definitely maybe, of maybe this time, of almost, of keep going, of 5 years later, keep going, of just turn another corner and keep going, of if I have to keep going one more time, I'm going to body drop somebody. I know you know what I'm talking about. But somehow, for some reason, when this texture drops into my world, when this sensation rolls through, it actually catches me off guard. It's almost like that feeling you get when somebody's staring at you and you have to look around for a little bit because you can feel it's so intense. It's a lot like that when delicious, wonderful things start coming into your life, when promises, when really valuable keys, people, very, very, very important partnerships, great business ideas drop in when they are in the process of dropping in. I'm talking about this little window of that component because this is what I think most of us miss. This is what I think makes it very difficult for us to ground into the most delicious version of who we are rather than living adjacent to ourselves, maybe 1 degree. Like to everybody else, it looks like, man, I am in the pocket. But inside here, it's actually a little bit easier to live just adjacent of that stream because that stream is very living and active. It's very vibrant. It doesn't promise anything. It doesn't guarantee that if you let the raft carry you down the stream, it's going to actually lead you somewhere good. You could fall off the edge, you could lose everything, and also you could gain the whole world. Being certain of what is shimmering within you, having no cooking clue how you can know. This is a little bit of what I'm experiencing today. There are so many things that have happened this past week that were like, I could not have possibly had any, there was nothing tangible that I could put my finger on that would allow me to bank on that thing happening. And yet, my feeling in my body, the feeling in my body of the certainty of what I knew I was pulling in was so strong, it was keeping me awake. Sometimes, and maybe that's the point today, sometimes that signal inside you being that strong, well, maybe that's all the miracle we need. And not some outside, fancy, big, wonderful, earth-shattering thing. just absolute certainty that we have moved past the point where we can take no for an answer. Yeah, this is what I'm pondering today.